Hello, I'm Dr. Alveda King, speaking to you from the television studios of Priest for Life. Today I want to speak out in support of the Students for Life of Illinois. I want to bless them for their work on their Activism Day. You know, you may have heard me ask the question, how can the dream survive if we murder the children? And I really want to congratulate the students over at Students for Life of Illinois for even going further with that theme. How can the dream survive if we murder the children? And yet these young people have taken the message to another level, and they say, stop killing the dream. And so I want to commend you and to just ask everyone to participate in Activism Day. And as you do that, you will be encouraged, you'll be blessed, and many people will get the message. There's nothing like young people. During the days of the civil rights movement of the 20th century, my father, Reverend A.D. King, joined his brother, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and they motivated the young people of their day. There were many college students and even high school students who went out across America in support of the civil rights of the people of that day. Today, we have little babies who are being threatened in the womb. Womb lynching is just as bad as using a noose and a tree. My friend Dr. Johnny Hunter has always made that point very clear. And so today, as we say, stop killing the dream. Students for Life of Illinois, you're doing a good job. Activate the whole community, the whole nation. Get that message out there every way you can. Now, some people say, well, you've used the name of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You're referring to his dream, but wasn't he pro-choice? I tell you today, I can assure you that Dr. King was for life. He advanced the culture of life. Dr. King was a nonviolent man. There was no way that he could condone the killing of little babies by chemical process or by surgical process, and that often is how abortions are done. Now, in 1966, Dr. King did receive the Margaret Sanger Maggie Award from Planned Parenthood. So people say, well, obviously he was pro-choice. Oh no. Planned Parenthood has an insidious agenda, and it is being exposed across the world and across America. And the Students for Illinois, you get with them, they can tell you the truth. In 1966, abortion was illegal in every state in America. Let me say that again. In 1966, when Dr. King received the Maggie Award, Planned Parenthood's agenda was saying that abortion is wrong. Abortion was illegal in 1966 in every state in America. And so therefore, the award that Dr. King received had nothing to do with abortion. They have tried to couch that message to say, this is women's rights. Well, a woman does have a right to choose what she does with her body, but the baby is not her body. Dr. King, if he were here, my daddy, Reverend A.D. King, my grandfather, Dr. Martin Luther King Sr., would join me today in asking this question. Yes, a woman has a right to choose what she does with her body. The baby is not her body. Where is the lawyer for the baby? And so, since Planned Parenthood deceived not only my uncle, Dr. Martin Luther King, and many leaders, and is doing that today, with Margaret Sanger's message, Negroes are like weeds and they need to be exterminated. We don't want the word to get out that we want to do this. And so we must persuade and cultivate their leaders. And once we do that, they'll keep their more rebellious members in line. Now, how does Planned Parenthood do this? They offer awards, they offer grants, they tell you that they want to help your community. And yet, we have to ask Planned Parenthood, how are you helping our community? By providing abortions, being the largest abortion provider in America. And since 1973 till today, over 50 million American babies have been slaughtered in abortion mills that you condone. Now, how is murder helping a community? How is murder advancing a culture of life? It is not. And so we wanted to make that very clear. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said the Negro cannot win if he's willing to sacrifice the futures of his children for immediate personal comfort and safety. Dr. King said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. When Dr. King's father, Dr. Martin Luther King Sr., ever heard that anyone in his family was considering abortion, he was always there to say, no, you're not going to abort that baby. That is my seed. That is my promise. He gave that message to my mother in 1950. He gave that message to me in the mid-1970s. Daddy King was very pro-life. Dr. King, Martin Luther King Jr. was very pro-life. My daddy was very pro-life, Reverend A.D. King. And today my mother, Naomi King, joins us with this message. And so we carry this message across the nation. And so, Students for Life of Illinois, on Activism Day, I say to you, yes, ask the question, how can the dream survive if we murder the children? And then speak very boldly and say to everyone, stop killing the dream.